gonna go live. Alright. I am fresh off of something. Profile image can be changed. I don't care. I don't want to change my profile image. Sorry. I had a lung procedure done today. It's weird, but it made me feel kind of alive again, which hasn't happened in a while. Why do I have you? There's the quest here. But I'm turning this one in. I did the dungeon outside of this because I'm really not trying to do dungeons on camera. So, here we go. It's an easy dungeon, though. Welcome back. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the deep croft was a success. No, nor did I expect anything less. You've made such a habit of succeeding, it's difficult not to take your talents for granted. Rest assured, however, Mother is impressed, even if she isn't surprised. Lord Lowen asked me to pass his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, derezzing has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. Really, you 22 million subscribers now. I think that's kind of a... While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Uh-oh. River's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah! To hex with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving. It'd be too soon if I ever see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. Wow, what a rude Lalafell. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise. But I never liked you. Oh my gosh, she's a healer. She tried. Come on. I only suffered you for healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though it may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, you two are mean. Oh, and by the way, of some parting advice, get rid of Avir's head. Bury it. Cremate it. Do whatever hex you want with it. But for goodness sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Why carrying a head? Oh, wait, don't leave me alone, please. I'm sorry, Avir. Please forgive me. Why are you carrying his head? All three of you got problems. Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send women like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much, at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. Yeah, back in Gridania, thank you. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ulda. Oh, no. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in the task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Yeah, I'll just teleport over there, too. Yep. That put me dangerous and close to 25. New task. Here we go. So, you're not averse to taking a little trip. Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventure Guilds in Ulda. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now, off you go, and good luck. Okay, I'm going. I don't like it, but I'm going. But we're going in a different way. Teleport. Olda! I don't need to take no stinking airship. Although airships are cool. But I got all the things, so I can just teleport. Bing! Hey, by the way, okay, wait, this cat, it's not a cat. That's, an aura? The dragon-type people? Cool look. Wait, why does she have a fluffy tail? That's not an aura. How do you have horns and ears? What's going on here? Wait a minute. I don't get this. How did she have horns? She looked like Makote. Had a tail of a Makote, but had horns. That must be a headdress of some sort. Alright. Let's go. By the way, when I get to the Hildebrand quest, I start here. I don't know where I'm going. I'm being an idiot. Okay, so I need to go over there. Alda's not as strange as lemon lasagna. That was some healing right there. That's all I'm gonna say. That was some healing. Alright, so Mr. Saltine. And they're watching something. In we go. Hi, get out of my way. Oh, there's the proprietress right there. Yes, we've talked to her before. Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Oh, judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. You are called Freya, aren't you, by chance? Mune sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started. So let's talk business, shall we? Yeah. And I'm 25. If you send me to a dungeon, I'm doing Lancer 25. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment. Gracious almighty, another second under the sun, and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. Excellent timing, Papashan. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. So this winsome lass's much-lauded adventurer, is she? Marvelous, marvelous. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, milady. I am Papashan, formerly of the Sultan Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you'd like to appraise Freya of admission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. I thought I came up with hard to pronounce names. It relates to an unfortunate development in Copperbell mines. To be plain, Giants received control of the place. I think this is a dungeon, so we'll be doing the Lancer stuff. These Giants are the clan known as the the Hectones, fearsome creatures who were sealed deep within the depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of their ancestors, and the presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. And the people of the age used the hecatones to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will, but is often the way of such tales these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the hecatones, our ancestors included the collapse induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels, so it was the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about the Copper Bell in Mithril Eye a fortnight ago. It said the mines were being reopened so that to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries? That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at the Copper Bell so long as they remain. For sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is a task which I would have you undertake. I'll not deny the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. Another dungeon. Gracious bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copper Bell Mines are in the western Tantalon. Do take care, you hear? One last thing before you depart. An employee of Imagine & Sons, presently at the Quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copper Bell Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Okay. But we're gonna go do... Yeah, the person we gotta talk to. Hey. Hi, Painted Mesa. Looking for Painted Mesa? He found you. So, you're the adventurer who volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You got guts, miss. I hope you got the skills to go with them, because things ain't pretty down there. The Hecatons left the place in a right state, and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second Ui dynasty was still young. Old dynasty was still young. And it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for rebuilding, I can't talk. For the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under mountains worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for wanting aught to build with. The stone torches, keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in, and the hope of our nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. Okay, so I'm going somewhere again. Yay. Okay, let's see. I don't think I attuned myself to anything. But let me switch types here. No, you stupid thing. You want me to go where? Not here. I'm not going to the gold saucer. Not yet. We'll eventually get to the gold saucer. We need to go here. I am unattuned, so I need to go attune. So we'll do that. Get the quest for inside, because I can do that from anywhere. And then we'll go get the Lancer quest. That will be the goal. There's so many quests here. Yeah, I'm getting closer and closer to Dragoon. I will definitely have it done this month. Jeez. Every time I come here. Every time. Wait. No. Is it not where I want to go? I want to go over here. I want to go to Western Thanalan. Stop sending me in the wrong direction. Bad. Found the dancers again, though. You'll see them a lot. And I'll explain when we get to that point, but it's not right now. I think no, it's over here. Right, 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 right. Dun, 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 dun. Think all this. I'm level 20. I can't get the chocobo yet because the main quest leads me to that. So I am ahead leveling wise. Okay, so we are going to go grab the quest because I can do the dungeon from anywhere, and I'll probably do it tonight off stream because I am going to do a Minecraft dungeon. I gotta go run an errand to the pharmacy before I do anything else. But I love this game. I really do. I'm glad I'm finally taking a real stab at Final Fantasy XIV because holy crud. Hey, look. Cactars. They're not in my hunting journal yet, so I'm not messing with them. Why you take big giant turtle? Leave turtle alone. I'm not taking out the turtle. We are going up north over here. It's a hammer beak. How you doing? I don't have to fight you. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not where I want to go. Meow. Why am I not jumping? Okay, that was weird. Meow. I don't want to get the crystal yet. So, to the right. Come here. Sunmidge Swarm. Copper mines are up here. I'm gonna get it for the duty finder, but I'm not going in yet. I'll do the dungeon off camera. We're gonna do the Lancer stuff today. Because there's only 2 levels more of being a Lancer. Look at all these guys here. Alright. There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained. But for your own safety, I suggest you stay away from here. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the hecatones? I don't think the Papashan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can, and then enter at will. Okay, so now it says... Okay. There we go. Use duty finder. Okay. Hello. That's cool. She's got a white mask on. I kind of dig that. Her name is Kitty Fist. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually adorable. Or beyond cute. Meow. 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 I had a friend ask me why I added an E to the Indicane. I'm like going, well, it looked cooler. And it does. Wait, let's make sure we're going, yeah, the crystal's up here, so I'll be attuned. Cool armor. I tend to stop and look at cool transmogs. I'm calling them transmogs. Glamours. 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 No more WoW speak. The heck with World of Warcraft. Love you, Blizzard, but oh, the decisions you made with Shadowlands are just not good. Okay. Alright, so let's return. So if I need to do anything here, I can now teleport to this zone. Oh man, I got money again. That's good. We're gonna go talk. Oh, you know, I'm dumb. I can just go to Lancer's Guild from here. Poof. Alright. It's time to do the next tier of quests. There's 2 tiers left of Lancer quests. Only 2. Hi. It's good to see you, and stronger than we last spoke. Plainly, you have devoted many hours to training, which is just as well, for I have a mind to set you to your next task. At the Bramble Patch, you came to grasp the true meaning of courage. I would have you put that courage to the proof before the 3 masters of our art. Uh-oh. In the many years since they began their training within these walls, these men have led very different lives, yet they share the distinction of being regarded amongst the finest lancers of their time. And just as they once looked to their seniors for inspiration, so too shall you look to them. By availing yourself of their wisdom, you will take another step toward becoming a fully fledged lancer. Cool. Your first instructor is a man named Mathamoni. I can't talk. Seek him out at Amarasake's Spire in East Shroud, where he serves as a frontier sentry. The long years at his post have honed his perception. No detail escapes the man's piercing gaze. Present yourself before him for inspection, and do as he bids you. Oh, okay, this is going to be a little bit entailed. Okay, so fortunately, we can go to the East Shroud. Alright, let us do this. Hi. You named yourself Monet. Interesting, I like that. That's a cool name, dude. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Okay, we'll go over there. Now, I'm 25. These things can still aggro if I get too close to them, but their aggro range is way down. As I say that, like an idiot. But, as you can tell, they're not doing a lot of damage. So I'm just going to ignore the crap out of them. Hello, lemurs. Don't mind me, I'm coming through here. I want my chocobo, dang it. I have a name picked out for the chocobo. I'm not going to tell anybody what the name is yet. But I have a name picked out. Oh, here we go. You must be the young lancer I was told to expect. Greetings and well met. I am Mathemo. I'm not going to get that name. Commander of the brave men and women of the Spire. Now, let's have a good look at you. I see you possess strength and skill in abundance. Of this there's no doubt, but you still want for experience. Oh, I don't doubt you've seen much and more. Mayhap you believe there is naught left out there to unnerve you. Yet the world is wide, and only the gods can claim to know all. You may be assured that the legendary lancers of old faltered at times. No lancer, nor any man, can foresee all possibilities. But he can steel himself for unexpected. I would have you do just that. Take this bottle of fresh in blood and sprinkle it at the foot of the great tree to the north. Doing so will lure out creatures of the night, which you are to vanquish. Right? Wow, I don't even have that far to go. I don't want to jump. This is pretty high up. Let's not damage our armor. Not that it costs a lot to repair stuff, but I prefer not to damage myself. Alright, the great tree is... where? Right here. This big guy. Alright, we're gonna have to take things on. Bats! Great! I hate bats. You guys are toast. Guys, like, does she need help? Not really. And then the last of the bats. Alright, go back and talk to him. Then I'm going to be sent to the next person. I like this, I get to meet people. Person with their chocobo. My chocobo has a name waiting for it. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. Welcome back, and well done. I bore witness to your battle with mine own eyes. The blood bat bewilders its prey with ceaseless flittering, which makes putting a spear in the beast an exercise of frustration. Frustration that may easily have given rise to panic. Yet, to your credit, you fought on resolutely, and thus emerged the victor. Ewain has taught you. Well, young one, I don't know how old I am, but I think Makotes live longer than most. You have a way to go, to be sure, but beneath those rough-hewn edges, I see the making of a great lancer. With my blessing, make your way to Buscaron's druthers in South Shroud. It is there that your next instructor, Buscaron himself, awaits. Cool. The man had a unique approach to art, though it's a fair while since he hung up his spear. His words are well worth hearing. Indeed, lancers use him as much as for his counsel as they do his mead. Good though it is. Me meeting Buscaron, I'm going to say it different every time, and availing yourself of his knowledge, your lance work will surely improve. What's going on? What's going on? What? What's... Oh, it's the lemur one. No, not doing it. I gotta go to South Shroud. Costs me money every time I do this, but I get money for completing the thing. So I'll more than make up for it. Okay. So it's over... Oh yeah, we're going pretty far over to the west. Cool. I believe some of the stuff here is going to be right around my level too, so I'm going to have to find some stuff. Cool. Wait! Stuff on my journal. Oh, you're in my hunt journal, I'm sorry. As magnificent as you look. Are you gonna do your charge? I don't know how many I need because I have that information hidden on purpose. Oh, good happenstance. I get XP. About where's another one of these guys? There's one up top. That's a player. Cool. No, don't attack him! I want this one. I need 3, I think. I got you. You are a dunzo individual. I don't... Is that it? Whoa, I need more. Okay, so this one's one of the 5s. When you get into the higher journals, you need 5, even up to 10 on some creatures. Oh, nope. You only need 4. There we go. Got him. Cool. There we go. I'm all done. No. Oh, shoot. You are actually going to be a pain, aren't you? Are you something I need? No. But you're right around my level, so... XP. Oh, that was cheap. You're done. Enjoy. Alright. So we're almost there. Ugh, I got poisoned. Doesn't matter. I will make it through it. If I were in a dungeon, I'd cure that immediately, so the healer wouldn't have to. Okay, so where's... Oh. Huh? Oh, it's this. Well, if this isn't Ewain's protege, I thought it was about time you arrived. I'm Buscaroon, and here's my place. In case you were wondering why old Ewain said, yeah, I should mention, I've not always been in the food and drink business. Before I opened the druthers, I manned an outpost not far from here. Handy road. Between keeping throats wet and bellies full, I ain't got a great deal of time to chat just now. So if you don't mind, I'll get on with educating you. Now, take this nice bottle of full flower mead. Wait, don't open it. This ain't that kind of lesson. No, I want you to make an offering of it to Mistel's Lance, which is a monument tucked away in a rocky cleft to the south of here. See the bottle safely there, complete with its contents, and when you come back, I'll tell you a story. Got all that? Good. Okay, cool. I'm actually all for this. There's a lot of quests popping up again, too, so... No shortage of stuff to do. Which is good. I'm not interested in doing the Fate. Wow, those guys are huge. And that's pretty much where we're headed, too. Oh, boy. Hi, guys. Ah, here it is. There's a... Is that a fishing pole? No, it's a Lancer's Lance. No enemies. Interesting. Guess we're headed back. The last of this is at level 30. That's the last group of Lancers quests before you start becoming a dragoon. So, you offered up the meat as I told you, and without drinking a drop? Very well. You shall have a tale of me, as promised. Mistel is the man who founded the Lancers Guild, and the monument I sent you to was erected to his honor. Mistel was courage made flesh. Cut him, and I dare say he'd have bled the stuff. Oh God, I can't talk. Again. Ugh. It was him who first identified the two aspects of the Lancer's courage, as well as how to go about tempering them. And that weren't all he did. Seeing how the art had gone stale, what with our Lancers keeping to the confines of the Twelves Woods, he sought to bring in new techniques and methods from faraway lands. But Gridania was a different place in his day. The outside world was a thing to be shunned back then. And non-forest-born were considered faithless savages. Aye, it was even worse than now. Of course, old Mistel wasn't afraid to call that way of thinking what it was, a lot of ignorance and cowardice. To cut a long story short, despite a forest full of good old Gridanian stubbornness, he finally convinced the nation to open its doors to foreign lancers, and by blending their techniques with his own, he gave the world the art which you now practice. To this day, the Lancers Guild accepts students regardless of the region. That wouldn't have been possible if not for Mistel. Us Lancers owe him much and more, and it's our charge to carry on his legacy. Never forget that. Eh? What's that? When's the trial? Much as I hate to disappoint, there isn't one. Your courage was never in doubt, lass. My part in your training's done. It's time you visited third and final instructor, a fellow named Voxleat. You'll find him whiling away his time at the Bob and Cork like as not. Oh, that's the name of an inn in Fallgord Float, in case you don't know. Up in the North Shroud. He's an old rival of mine. Me and him used to go at it till neither man could lift his spear tip off the ground. I warn you, he was a right stubborn bugger back then. And the years ain't done much to improve his humors. So, good luck impressing with him? Oh gosh, okay. I'm going to North Shroud. Which is weird, because I'm going right where I need to be. Yes. Okay. Let's get inside here, because he's right inside here. He's to my left, isn't he? Oh no, upstairs. There we go. I take it you're the long lancer whom Ewain spoke, and an adventurer besides by the look of you. I was an adventurer myself once. That was before I became a lance for hire. But enough idle talk. You've come to learn from me, and learn from me you shall. Be warned, though, that you will not find me as lenient an instructor as the others. Now pay attention. Thus far, you have learned to muster your courage in situations of fear, panic, and uncertainty. With me, you'll learn to do so in the face of change. The enemy is a living thing, and living things are adapt to change. Whatever the nature of that change, a lancer must be able to think and adapt. And to think and adapt during a battle requires courage. To teach you the meaning of my words, I would have you challenge a fiery fiend known as the Red Balloon. Oh no, it's a bomb. However, the creatures will appear only where there is raging flame. You may kindle such a flame by producing 6 fingers from slain balloons and depositing them in a gutted campfire. This should suffice to entice the Red Balloon. 99 of them? I had to do it. As the battle wears on, the creature's fury shall burn with ever greater fervor until it is ripe to burst with a conflagration of death. Let courage lend strength to your lance and extinguish this fiery foe. Dun, Dun 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 dun. Where am I going? I gotta go fight balloons. No, leave this here. Where's balloons? Where's the balloons? Where's the balloons? Balloons, balloons, balloons. Balloons are over here. Okay, I'm going south. That's all I needed to know. Oh, get that out of here. Whee! I'm going south. From the North Shroud. Meow. 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 Let's get my kitty tucked. Well, she's not getting a lot of experience for this. That's because, there's not a lot of experience to be had until now. I don't know if balloons are part of my thing I need to do. They might be. Here's one. Problem with balloons, they explode. I gotta be careful. Ah! And always remember, dragoons can move. Or lancers can move. Nope. I do not like you. There we go. Wait for it. You'll do that, and then you go back in. Gotcha. So, I don't want to go up here because no. No bombs. Any bombs? Bombies. Where are the bombs? Okay. Right. Oh, wait. You're on my list. I need one of you. I need a few of you, actually. I don't know how many. Gotcha. So we got another hunter journal to do here too. So whoa. Yeah, big meanie. Okay, I gotta wait a little bit here. Okay, I want the bomb, but I also want these guys because they're on my hunter's log. Oh, I'm gonna have two to fight. Okay. Let's get some healing going. So this is the end of me. Dude, you have annoyed me because I didn't want both of you. And cool. Alright, let's heal up before we take on the bomb. And that should be enough. Alright, come here. You are a toasty toast. Oh no. Thank you. Right. Next balloon. Oh, another Yarzon. it will attack me. And there it is. Nope, nope, nope. Back up. There we go. You buddy are toast. You made me use my healing, which I'm not happy about. You better give me some good XP out of this. There we go. Oh yeah. There's some XP. Alright, I need one more bomb. There it is. You are it for me, buddy. Nope, 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 nope. Do your thing. Go. Alright. I'm betting they're sending me a bit further to the south here. Okay, it's nice to know I don't have to fight the bombs. Okay, so let's go get this. Gutted campfire. Oh gosh, you just appeared out of thin air right away. Yep. Go ahead, explode. I dare you. I know you explode more often than your buddies. Yeah, another explosion. Nope. Thanks for giving me a chance to heal. I think this fight is well and done. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. We've done what we needed to do. I need to avoid the Yarzan, because I don't want to fight anymore. Nope, no more fighting. I'm just going north to turn this in. That was for 12. Man, I got a lot of inventory to sell. I just looked over at my inventory list going, I need to sell. That's not good. I let it get way out of control. Alright, I'm 25. Can't believe it. He's upstairs. Let's go. Dude, I finished your trial. That was not fun, by the way. So, you vanquished the red balloon. No less than I would expect from one of your Waynes. Your enemy altered its nature throughout the encounter, thereby causing the terms of the battle to shift repeatedly. Yet ever did you press onward, your courage holding firm in the midst of constant change. So it was that you emerged triumphant. I am not known for being liberal with my praise, but you have done well. Yours is a genuine courage. Mind you, this does not give you the license to forsake your training. You are still but a fledgling among us, after all. I have finished with you. You may report back to Wayne, and when you do, tell that young upstart that I demand he show his face here from time to time. That is all. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. I will return. I don't get charged for returning. That's the great thing about it. And I'm in live. This is just perfect timing. Perfect. Love it. Look down there. That's cool. Hello, Yuen. I am done. He demands I show my face. I can only assume the buxom brunette at the float isn't lavishing him with the attention he craves. Very well. I shall see what I can do. As for you, well done. I never doubted you would meet with the approval of all three men, yet I am no less proud of you for having done so. You have traveled far along the Lancer's path, and soon you will no longer require my guidance. In fact, you need to overcome one further trial to complete your education here. Do so, and I will give you my blessing to leave the Lancers Guild and embark upon a new adventure with spear in hand. As ever, apply your lance work and return when you are ready for your final challenge. I look forward to our next meeting. Okay, so the only problem, I don't like that anyway. The helm, so it's between the boots and the gloves. I haven't done gloves in a while, so we're gonna do gloves. At level 30, we finished with the Lancer's quests. That's why I'm saving a bunch of quests for later on. So let's put on our stuff. I just got a new... I wonder why I can't use this. Level 26. Oh, I gotta gain a level still. Okay, but the boots? Or the gloves? Same? Okay, no, I can use the gloves. There they are. Ah, much better. Okay, I don't look as... anymore. Okay, good. I hated those gloves. They look silly. Anyway, that's it for me for the day, guys. I'm going to do the dungeon offline, and then when next we meet, which is tomorrow, I should be able to continue with this. I will see you guys in the near future. Thank you for watching, and I will be doing a Minecraft dungeon stream later today after I get back from pharmacy and whatnot. See you guys soon.